I have a little PS5 puzzle for you today, or rather not the puzzle, but the solution to the puzzle. So let me show you how it happened and why I've made this video. So it's all about the console exclusive storage or console storage exclusive bits and pieces here. So a little bit of history. So I bought myself one of these, and that turns out wasn't actually that great an idea. It's a USB 3.2 storage device from SanDisk with a vast, hugely amount of fast transfer speed. But it turns out as soon as I've moved all my PS4 games on there, the thing had a problem and all the data that was on here had to be removed, and that stuff isn't available anymore. So as a result, if I'm here in my storage section, I now see that some data is still on the PS5 storage, but it's not the whole game. So it's like 10 megabytes, which is like maybe a save game and maybe a save screen and like the music and stuff that happens when you go onto the menu bar. But there's no way to actually play the game. So if I go back into my home screen here and I play one of these like Cook Serve Delicious 3, which tells you is technically installed on the external storage. If I go and want to play that, it goes and says, hey, I can't find the game. Please connect the USB stick that you, human, have obviously removed. So that's where the data is, and that's why. Sadly though, there's no way to now reinstall the game. So if I go to options here, there's no reinstall option. There's remove from home, and that is in fact the solution to this puzzle. I have to go and remove this from home, and then it says here I'm deleting stuff, and once it's done that, it's removed all this PS5 residual storage that was there, removes it from home, and now I can go into my game library and install the game again. And that is fairly simple if the game in question is actually on the home bar, like this one here. I can do it there, but other games that are not in the home screen, they can't be so easily deleted. So let me show you where that is. We need to go over here to the game library. That's at the very right of that crossbar thing. And then over here you see you're currently looking at all the installed games, so anything that's in console storage. We need to be over here under your collection. That's with the top right trigger button you get there. And now we can go and pick another game that has the same problem. So this one's okay. This one says download, so I can go and download that. Same with Cook Serve Delicious 3. I can also re-download that. But something else, like here, the Lonely Mountains Downhill, it just says connect the USB drive and no reinstall option. So once again, you press the options button, which is this little guy up here. That's the button we need. So this is the share button here. This is the button you need to press, or rather on the PS5 controller, it is this button here. That's the one. It's in the same position. This is the share button, and this is the one that you want to press to bring up this context menu. And when you do that, then this happens, and you can say play while that doesn't work, but remove from home is what you need to do. As soon as we do that, takes a second or so, and then we can start reinstalling the game. But yeah, not very, there we go, now it says download. So not very obvious how that works. If ever you needed to move bits and pieces over from one storage to another, you do that by going to your settings. So that is this little gear icon at the top right here, settings, and then you can scroll all the way down to storage, and under storage you have your console storage. So you go to apps and games, or games and apps rather, and then in here you can see which ones you want to move. So these ones I still need to work on. So if we wanted to move this game over, I would click it, and then I say select items to move, and then it brings up this little menu in which I can select more, and I can move this to another storage medium. So I say USB extended storage isn't actually all that great because it's fairly slow and also volatile to issues, I find. So I'm not really happy with that. I might just invest into an internal M2 drive that works much better on the PS5 from what I gather, and with the added benefit that it can also play PS5 games directly from that storage. So in this scenario, you can play PS4 games from USB external storage, but not PS5 games. You can move them there temporarily and then move them back to the console storage to play them, but they can't be played immediately from the extended storage. That's how that works. So I hope you've learned a lot about the extended console storage. I hope I could help you out with a little PS5 tip. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.